Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. The Cancer Cup second round has finally begun, and according to today's date, today is the 13th. So that means within one day we will finally start our next story event, which is Beaches, Bathing Suits, Blazing Trails. Now, this is a weird event to be having in the Halloween season, but we're just gonna have to go off of it. So, coming with that is going to be two new trainees, two new support cards to summon for, and one free SSR support card from the event. And let's go over our first trainee with Special Week Summer. Hopping Vitamin Heart, Special Week Summer, who has a stat bonus in Stamina, Power, and Guts, 10% each, an aptitude of A in Turf and a G in Dirt. When it comes to distances, she's excels in, of course, medium and long with a C in Mile, and her strategy is a late in Pace Chaser. Her unique skill is Dazzling Music Note Diver. Recover endurance by relaxing after activating two skills mid-race. Her innate skills, Ramp Up, Position Pilfer, Position Pilfer, and Thunderbolt Step. When you start to awaken her, you'll be getting Sunny Days at 2, Fast and Furious at 3, Tail Held High at 4, and It's On at 5. From events you'll have within her story, we have Praise Strategy, Homestretch Haste, Corner Adept, Tokyo Racecourse, Nakayama Racecourse, Fighter, Stamina to Spare, and Slick Surge. Now, funny enough, I do not have a single special week yet, so let's go over the objectives, because I don't actually know what they are. The Kisaragi Show, the Tokyo Yushun, the Kika Show, Tenno Show Spring, Japan Cup, and Arima Keenan. So it looks like you'll be going through, of course, the usual Triple Crown races, but it looks like you need to really put yourself in the Sakutsuki Show if you want to have any chance of getting that little boost from it, probably, as we go down here. Her secret events is winning the Sakutsuki Show, the Kika Show, Japan Cup Year 2, Takarazuka Keenan in Year 3, and Tenno Show Autumn in the 3rd year as well. It looks like these are all outside the Kika Show that you need to do on your own accord, because you can technically run the Japan Cup for the 2nd year and the 3rd year. Takurazaka Keenan is 3rd year, and the Tensho Autumn is not taking place in your current way to go through with it. And that is Special Week Summer. Overall, not too bad. It's Special Week for the most part. So if you're really a big fan of her, I'd suggest you go for your Special Week. But you should also be wary, because on the same banner will be Maruzensky Summer. Blasting off Star Summer Night. Her stat bonuses is a 15% in speed and 50% in wit. Her aptitude will be A in Turf and a D in Dirt. Her distances will be a B in Sprint, an A in Mile, a B in Medium, and a C in Long. And when it comes to her strategy, she's a front runner with a G in Late and End being the only thing to worsen note off of that. So, at your own cost, train her up for that, but for the most part you'll be running her front. Her unique skill is a Kiss of Courage. Increases velocity with enthusiastic Let's Go when positioned towards the front in the second half of the race after recovering endurance with a skill. Her innate skills are Corner Recovery, Productive Plan, Moxie, and when you start to awaken her, you'll be getting 777s, Restless, Speed Eater. Ugh, excuse me. Speed Eater, and Mile Maven. The skills from events during her run will be Huge Lead, Deep Breaths, and Fast Paced. Her objectives are the same as regular Maruzensky. You'll be going through the Asa... I still don't know if this is how you say it, but the Asahai High, the Sakutsuki Show, the Tokyo Yushin, the Arima Kinen, Osaka High, and the Yasuda Kinen, ending off on the Tenno Show Autumn. There's secret events if you don't know already. You need to win the Radio Nikkei Show to get minus 15 energy, plus 9 in stats, 60 points, 1 immune, and a Hot Topic status. Since I didn't state it before, let's go back to Special Week very quick. Winning all these races I talked about before, the Skutsuki Show, Kika Show, Japan Cup, Takarazuka Kinen, and the Tenno Show Autumn, will get you 30 speed, 30 power, stamina to spare hint +2, and a slick surge +2 hint. And that is Maruzensky Summer. Now, I guess a thing to note from here, Maruzensky Summer, for the most part, is a benefactor to the current meta that we are experiencing, which is Saiyan Sky, front running, and all that jazz. So this specific skill will be very important. She's very meta-defining for the current meta, but she will soon go to basically just neutral. You can basically make any horse you raise into I'd say a top contending meta threat, but for the most part, front running is kind of taking over our current landscape and all. Now, if you don't know, or you never got the original Special Week and Maruzensky with their epitaph, this is how you get them. The Ruler of Japan, which is Special Week's only special epitaph, you need to win the Tokyo Yushin with a difference of at least 5 lengths while also being the most popular. You win the Tenno Show Spring, the Tenno Show Autumn, and the Japan Cup. And that's how you'll get the Ruler of Japan. When it comes to Maruzensky, to get Hot Rod, you need to win at least 8 consecutive races while being undefeated, and have an average win length difference of at least 7 lengths to get Hot Rod. Overall, not too bad to get these epitaphs, and you'll be mostly trying to aim for most of these when you're running Maruzensky or Special Week. Doesn't matter if they're summer or normal. Now, of course, coming with these 2 new trainees, we're also going to be experiencing a new event to coincide with them, so let's talk about the story event for summer. Like all events, they're going to be basically a roulette wheel, but when it comes to playable characters on Rate Up, we have Daiwa Scarlet winning ticket being our free-to-play options, quote-unquote. And finally, we have the Maruzensky in Special Weeks up here at the top at 3 stars. It's going to be 10% for both summer units and 5% for both neutral Special Week and Maruzensky. But if you have a Daiwa and winning ticket at 3 as well, it'll also be 5% for them. For the most part, you'll be dealing with 1% at 1 star for winning ticket and 2 star for Daiwa Scarlet winning ticket. Of course, without a shadow of a doubt, there's going to be new supports. So before we scroll any further down, let's go into our free-to-play support card, Daiwa Scarlet, who is a SSR power support card. At max rarity, you'll be getting a 25 friendship bonus, 30 initial power, 20 special. I still don't know how you really pronounce this. I said this word differently in another video. Speciality priority of 20. training effectiveness of 5%, an initial friendship gauge of 15, power bonus of 1, hint level 3, and hint frequency of 40% at level 50. Her support hints include competitive spirit, preferred position, rosy outlook, prepared to pass, up-tempo, shifting gears, and a stat gain of 2 stamina and 6 power. When it comes to event skills, we have Race Planner, preferred position, and stamina to spare. Let's start off with Node 1. You can either get 3 speed, 3 power, 3 wisdom, and a plus 5 bond with Daiwa Scarlet, or you can simply get 15 energy and end this event chain. If you don't want to do that, the second node will get you 5 more power and 5 wisdom. And finally, on the last node, you have a chance of either getting minus 5 energy, 10 power, and Race Planner hint plus 3, or minus 5 energy, 5 power, and preferred position hint plus 3. Next to random hints. Top option is a wisdom plus 10, and the bottom option is 1 mood and skill points plus 15. And the last random event to happen is a stamina to spare hint plus 1, or you can get 20 energy back and a 1 mood up. That's Daiwa Scarlet. When it comes to really if this is good or not and you should be running it, I think it's pretty run-of-the-mill if you have a Pace Chaser and you don't really have the original special week, Gourmand speed card that we had at the beginning of the game. You could always opt out to use this one. I don't think it will be as effective, but it will be as good, I suppose. It's really synergizing with that, I think, a medium and mile sort of playstyle. So hey, we have a medium champions meet at the end of this month. That's always nice to have. Now, on banner, we have, of course, 2 new SSRs, so let's go into the first one. We have Sweep Tosho, who is a speed type SSR. At max limit break, we have a 35 friendship bonus, 10% race bonus, 20% fan bonus, 65 speciality priority, 25 initial speed, 1 skill point bonus, and a mood effect of 30. After School Stroll is one of her support hints alongside Slipstream prudent positioning. I can see right through you, trick front, trick rear, murmur, and plus 6 speed and plus 2 power. From her events, you'll be getting Straightaway Spurt and Crusader, an end closer skill. When you start on node 1, you can randomly either get a 1 mood up or Straightaway Spurt hint plus 2 with a Sweep Tosho bond plus 5, or you can lose a mood, 5 wisdom, get that bond, or you can be on the safe side, pick the bottom option. It gets you 15 skill points, but it does not end the chain, which is good. Another roll of the dice here with the second node. 10 energy back or 20 skill points, or you could lose the 10 and get 15 skill points. And if you want to go bottom option to be safe, you can get 10 wisdom. On the final node, you get 5 speed, 5 wisdom, and a plus 1 hit to Crusader. Random events are getting 10 energy back, plus 5 speed, or losing 10 energy and plus 20 speed. And her second random event, which is pretty useful, I use this one, I really bang for it when I'm using the normal SR version, which I'll be talking about a little bit after here, is minus 15 energy plus 40 skill points, or you can lose 20 energy and get plus 40 skill points. Or, the bottom option, get Charming status. Charming is what allows your Uma support cards to gain friendship faster, so if you really proc this early, it's very nice to have. It gets you really on the track of just running your usual runs, like speed or power or stamina, with a little bit of wit. So hey, whatever gets that engine running faster is always great in my opinion. But the real question is, there's a similar Sweet Tosho card that is simply an SR version with the same hints. You'll at least be getting over this is a 15 speciality priority gain, but you'll be losing out on 10% mood effect. And I suppose for the SSR version you get 5% more fan bonus and 5% more race bonus. But I feel like the SR Sweet Tosho really shines the brightest when she is, you know, raising up any of the stats she's under, because that mood effect bonus 10% really matters a lot in most cases. But that does not really, you know, sway the SSR version of Sweet Tosho from not being a bad choice either. It's just, hey, when it comes to this, if maybe Sweet Tosho's your favorite character, maybe you know, don't hope for this too much, because there's a chance you'll just be using the standard SR version a little bit more than the SSR variant. But hey, if you get her and you want to keep getting her, go ahead, be my guest. But it's just something to make note of. Now, Sweet Tosho is not the only SSR support card on this banner. We're gonna go over the last one here, Winning Ticket. Winning Ticket is a SSR stamina type support card. Maxing her out, you'll get a 20% friendship bonus, 35 initial friendship gauge, hit level 3, 50% hit frequency, mood effect of 30%, a guts bonus of 1, a raise bonus of 10, and a fan bonus of 15. From her support hints, you can expect farm conditions, cloudy days, position pilfer, outer swell, a slick surge, and a stat gain of 6 stamina and 2 guts. From her events, expect triple sevens, 1,500,000cc, medium straightaways, maverick, hard worker, and late surger corners. On node 1, 10 speed, 10 stamina, and a hint towards triple sevens. Node 2, you have the shot of getting 10 stamina, 10 guts, with a hint towards medium straightaways in 1,500,000 cc's, hint 1. Oh, wait, I said that wrong. It's 1,500,000. Oh, I guess I said that right. That's fine. You can get either of those two, or you can get a bottom option of 25 energy back with the Maverick hint plus 3, but you'll be ending the event chain. Finally, if you make it to the last one and you did not choose to end it, you are gifted 15 speed, 15 stamina, 15 guts, and a hint towards hard worker. Now what hard worker is, pretty sure it is fighter, right? Yeah. It's fighter. The evolved version of fighter. Random events, we have 5 stamina, 15 skill points on top option. The bottom option is 1 mood, 15 skill points. And finally, the last random event is late surger corners, hint plus 1 or 30 skill points. That's Winning Ticket. Overall, hey, if you have a late surger, maybe this will become a little bit more important to you later. But it's not bad whatsoever, I would say, but it is not the run-of-the-mill stamina card, neither. But if you like Winning Ticket and you like Sweep Tosho, hey, this is the banner of support Umas just for you, for those end closer fans and late surger fans. Back to the event. From the two SSRs, we get a 30% bonus at the zero limit breaks. But if you have the original special week and original event special week, you get 10% at limit break 0. If your special week event card is fully limit broken, you get 25%. When it comes to Winning Ticket, her original Guts SSR is a 10%, and the free-to-play Winning Ticket is also 10%. So the more dupes you have in that, it'll also go up to 25%. When it comes to our free-to-play support card for this event specifically, Daiwa Scarlet, at 0 limit breaks, you'll get 20% bonus. And of course, it maxing out at 35 at the end. 10% difference between the normal ones. There's two SRs to really note of, which is Daiwa Scarlet Wit and Sweet Tosho Speed, which are 15 both at the limit break 4. And of course the Rs, they're there, you can run them I suppose if you really have nothing to talk about, or you don't pull for support cards for whatever reason. So the limit break 4, they'll give you 12% each. Of course, like I said, this is going to be another roulette. Most of these events are roulette wheels, but specifically, you'll be needing to focus in on those Maruzensky and Special Week, trainee event, like, would you call it events? No, milestones, I suppose. Well, their career goes through it, whatever that means to you. Just make sure you get 3rd or above for each of these races: the Asahi Fury Stakes, the Tokyo Yushun, the Japan Cup, the Tenno-Sho Autumn, the Yasuda Kinen, the Tenno-Sho Spring, and the Arima Key. On top of getting one dupe of Daiwa Scarlet from reading all the story, expect to get the other 3 in the roulette, and of course maxing out your point set. Let me count how many zeros, because I'm bad at counting. 4,000,000 points. You'll be getting the last dupe of Daiwa Scarlet, and of course a lot of goodies along the way, so hey, maybe it's worth your while if you want to max out on training out for the summer event. And that brings us to, should you summon on these? Although this is a special event which is pertaining to summer, none of these trainees are actually limited. These will actually enter our standard pool after this event has ended and their banner going away. Eventually we will cycle out some of these Umamusumes, but they usually have a rerun of certain ones on one singular banner, so if it really gets to that point, and we're not really there yet where they're no longer in true standard pool, you can always look forward to them still rerunning them pretty regularly. In conclusion, go for who you want and stick to it. Maruzensky Special Week doesn't matter. Sweet Tosho Winning Ticket support cards? Why not? And I leave you with that. Me? I plan on summoning on the trainees a little bit. I want to give myself a little bit more breathability, knowing that, hey, I'm pretty sure the Halloween banners are going to be happening quite quicker than you anticipate. And plus, there's some good support cards on the way, so I really need to kind of watch out with what I summon. But hey, the half anniversary's coming up, so I'll be getting a lot of recuperation of my funds anyway. If you enjoy this kind of content into the quick overviews of these Umamusumes, or maybe you have a little bit input on your own from your time in JP, if you're watching this as well, you can go ahead and leave it in the comments. Tell me your experiences with these trainees and support cards. And I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stick around for a little more. Good luck in your champions meet, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.